antique lovers and vintage lovers. This is Deanna from Vintage Touch Antiques. I thought I might give you a little short tour of my workspace where I process my antiques and store most of the antiques that I have for sale, other than garments and textiles and things of that nature. This is where everything is processed and repaired and cleaned and so forth. Again, other than textiles, where I have sewing space and fabrics and my sewing machine and so forth. At the beginning here, this is a little unit that I have that houses picture frames. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I do a lot with antique pictures, and I have this little unit here that holds different size picture frames, and I can have them divided out so that I can have easy access to them. This is also where I have like a box of paper, which I need paper for a variety of things. These are 2 boxes with bubble bags. These are for transporting items to and from my store. I have them separated here with small and large bags in boxes and labeled. I try to label most everything that I have. It makes for easy identification and quick access to them. Here are acrylic paints, which I've got in a nice rack here, which makes, again, separated according to color, makes easy access for those. I have a lot of little storage units that I have just picked up inexpensively for the most part that I use. This one, I have jewelry boxes. These are just little boxes that can be used for selling jewelry online and so forth. I have a little unit here. Again, I try to label things. It'll contain a variety of things like corks and different things that you might need to repair stuff, beads, so forth. Again, that jewelry there is mostly for repairs and stuff that's hanging there. I go all the way to the ceiling with my space here, try to utilize as much of the space that I have, and so you have to go up vertically. Excuse the fan that's on right now. It is kind of warm out here. You'll see hat boxes stacked there, and of course they would contain hats, but I also have a high shelf where I've got hat forms, and I've got a lot of hats on hold right up there that are either online or, again, on hold to go to the shop. And so this area here has it's a countertop type of shelf where I have different little drawer units and so forth set up, and I have little spaces designated where I can go to pick up the certain things that I want. If I'm looking for something that's a sewing related item, I can go to this space. Coming all the way down here to the bottom, I even have a little pull-up unit here which keeps everything clean inside, and that holds little baby items. I have a shelf, a picture rail here that I use to put pictures and mirrors and things like that on, again holding them for when they're needed at the shop. Here's a nice little cabinet that I found that makes a great little cabinet to store apothecary bottles and medicines and advertising pieces that are that category. I like to make my space as attractive as possible because it really does provide me with the inspiration that I need to work on my stuff and to be excited about it. Below here, I have a variety of different size drawer units that I have just made into a mosaic, you might say, the way they fit together, again with a lot of labeling. I even have a big storage bin there that I hold larger items in, but there's wire baskets that make visibility, easy visibility there for certain items. And along the countertop type shelf here, I have various pull-out drawers, easy pull-out little drawers. Again, utilizing all space. You can see there that go along underneath of my countertop space. So that's one side. And then moving over to the other side, down at this section I have mostly small furniture pieces. I usually have a few more than I have right now. I'm a little low on furniture pieces. I do have a hanger clear up there that I hang certain things. If I have just anything that's long that needs to hang, I'll hang that up there. This box has a top on it that doubles as a little bit of a workspace if I need extra workspace or something that I've, need to lay aside that I've glued or something. But inside it holds antique photos that are sorted and ready to sell or to frame or whatever. Again, more little furniture pieces and things held there. Again, I try to categorize areas so that I'll know where to find my things. This is my primitive kitchen section. It'll go all the way to the ceiling. It holds quite a bit of kitchenware type items, and I have a little Lazy Susan here that has spice tins and stuff on it. Down below are a lot of little cubbies, I guess is what I would call them, to hold various kitchen type items and other items. And down below that are boxes that I just pull out that have display equipment in them, which is another big thing that you have to have if you're going to sell, is things to display your product. I have a early little chimney cabinet here that works real well because of the size and doesn't have a big footprint, but it holds quite a bit really. And I use that to hold my china dishes and things that I want that are like that. You want to keep them clean, any kind of glassware and so forth, and that keeps them dust free. Right now, this is a counter where I do most of my work. Right now it's laid out because I just went on a treasure hunt yesterday, and these are the things that I found. But normally I work to have that cleared. That's the whole objective, and it makes a nice workspace. Again, I have shelves up there in the back that are different widths that go all the way to the top, and even one over the window there. And then we're getting into the area that is really the hub of my operation, where I have all of my supplies, for the most part, biggest part of my supplies and things that I need to work on the antiques that need any kind of attention, whether it's cleaning or minor repairs or anything like that. And I did just add a couple of little blackboards to the cabinet doors there, which helps me to remind me of things that I need to take to the shop or bring back, or just little projects that I'm working on where I can make a list. And then this is a nice unit. It was made out of a desk, so it was very inexpensive, but it's got great easy roll drawers, and this is on rollers. I've got it on rollers, and it becomes my workstation. Right now it's piled up with some things, but it becomes my workstation. I can bring my laptop out here and work on my inventory, and it's at the right height, and it just serves me very, very well. I'm really happy with that piece. And again, labeling on the drawers. So that concludes this little tour of my studio / workshop, and I do want to remind you that in the description of the video I will have links where you will be able to find my Vintage Touch online store. There will be a link to that and a link to my web page. And there will also be links where I can be found, such as Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest, as well as my blog. And before I close, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you find this of any interest at all, and leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. They're always welcome. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.